Hello everyone and welcome to another showcase session. My name is Hal and today we're going to be editing this gorgeous photo. As usual in this series, the photo is available online and there will be a link in the description. You can download it yourself and either follow what I'm doing or do better, which would be preferable. I love this photo. It's not mine. It's like I said, there will be a link that you can download it, but it's so full of atmosphere. But at the same time, it's quite challenging because you want to edit it, but enhance the atmosphere and not distract from it. I will be editing in easy mode today. It's been a long time, as you have probably noticed. If you're a returning viewer, thank you for sticking with me. If you're a new subscriber or a new viewer, thank you for joining our channel. Please subscribe, that would be great if you didn't already, and let's crack on. Just as a reminder and for our new viewers, in this series we try to put into practice what we learn in the Darktable from A to Z series. I haven't edited these photos before, we're just doing it together. I'll go through my thought process and we learn together what works, what doesn't work. Alright, enough blah blah, let's see what we should start with. The crop is perfect, I'm not going to touch that. Let's look at the color calibration as well. I don't think much is needed there. Let's just try a changed a bit, but I don't see any difference. I think it's all like I said, I didn't even think it's needed, but did that make any difference? I can't see it. It is different, but just by a few degrees Kelvin. Alright, let's stick with it anyway. What next? Well, the challenge for me here is I want to keep as much of the picture dark, but focus a little bit more on the highlights on their face, probably a little bit more of the highlights in the background as well. So, and maybe change the colors a bit. This photo reminds me very much of a fantasy book or film, or I don't know, I think a little bit cold. I know it's not raining, but it feels like it, so it's gonna be cold and blue and very, very cold colors. At least that's how I see it. Okay, I'll start with exposure. Again, everything we use here, all the modules have their own videos in the Darktable from A to Z series, so check them out if you need a reminder of how they work, or if you're new to Darktable and would like to learn how to use it. Alright, I'm going to use this one to get to a mid-tone I like. Not too much, but just a little bit. Okay. Then just do the usual. Like I said, today is going to be very much on easy mode. I use as many presets as possible and just do the usual basics. It's as well good to see how easy you can edit in Darktable, but it's been a long time for me and it's very hot here, so don't expect in-depth analysis. Alright, did I make enough excuses? Let's see, this dark enough. Oops. Yeah. Okay. So, what did we do till now? From here. Okay. Okay. Let's now go to the tone equalizer. Not gonna do much here. First I'm gonna, well, I know it's already dark enough, but let's try to increase a little bit the contrast by doing, well, keep this on there, darken it a bit. All right. Is that good, or is it too much? A tad too much, I think. All right. Let's do another tone equalizer. Right clicking here creates a second one. By the way, there have been quite a few improvements in darktable since we last did this, including the addition here of what's the default that you're using, or what's preset, I should say, for each of the instances of a module. There was as well the fact that you could now rotate the image just by right clicking and drawing a line, which I find very useful. Well, not here, but in general. Alright, so I'm going to draw a small mask here on their face, like this. Maybe tuck it in a bit. Let's see how that looks. Hide it and then lighten. Okay, let's put some feathering, a bit more. I don't see any feathering. I didn't write anything, did I? Ah, yeah, much better. What did that do? Yeah, like that. All right, what next? All right, coloring. I know, as I said, I'm going to use lots of presets, but this is all very simple till now, I think. Right, I'm just going to do this. I'm not sure if I'm going to use the power, but doesn't matter. We'll start with that. All right, so blue, but blue in the dark areas. So let's see, shadows. So those are all the shadows, and presume the highlights are just the face. Yeah. Do I need a bit more highlights still? I don't think so. I want it to stay. Well, before we do this, I'll just going to just a tiny bit to see whether, of course I'm going to have to now darken everything again. No, not needed. I have no idea why I'm double guessing, but like I said, it's been a while. In any case, it's not going to be sent to be hung in the Louvre, so let's continue. Alright, so the shadows. Blue. I'll just choose a color. I'm going to just crank up the chroma just to see what the color is. Blue, 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 blue. That's a nice blue. I know I'm quite definitely should call it something other than blue, but you know, very high level color naming. Blue. Okay, yeah, all right, now we can drop the chroma to what we wanted. Okay, and then so the highlights were mainly their face, so I'm going to just use something a bit more pinkish. Again, crank up the chroma to see can't see a lot, can I? Alright. No, that's still blue. No, definitely not. Yeah, something along these lines. Well, in any case, this is going to be quite low, but just to counteract a bit of the blue in the face. I understand that it's still very blue, but that was what we were going for. What happens if I do this now? Not much. Alright. Okay. Do I need any more colors? What did we do here? Do I want to restore some of the redness in the... No, it's gonna contrast too much if I make the lips too red and not needed. Okay. Alright, let's go a little bit here. Let's lower maybe a little bit the highlights to see if we can put more in the midtones and in the shadows. Too much. Yeah, better. Okay, what next? Oh, probably not need a lot of denoise. It's just on automatic. Fine. I'm gonna do the same. Another one in diffuse or sharpen. Funny, I still don't have it in my workflow here. Alright, I'm just gonna here use denoise. Fine. More makes it a little bit softer. Create another one. Let's see, some local contrast. Ooh, too much maybe. Let's take some iterations off. Maybe a bit more, a bit less, I mean. Alright, let's see how that is now. Okay. And then let's sharpen it. Okay, anything else? No, I think I'm happy with it. So let's have a look. I'll take a snapshot, and how far back should we go? Well, we'll go back to the orientation, so before we started. Alright, that's the photo before we started, and that's what we made of it. Again, alright, well, let me know what you think of the edit. If you do try your hand at editing this photo yourself, feel free to post it under the video. And I hope that you found this video at the same time entertaining and interesting, and if you learned anything from it on top of that, that would be great. That's all for now, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.